Hello everybody, Joss Allen here, and I'm here with fellow YouTuber, monster guitar player, Monsieur Wrathe. Hello.
Hi guys, nice to see you, dude.
Yeah, man. How are you doing, dude?
We've travelled like 6,000 miles, and we're so close.
The first time we've met each other, actually, and it felt comfortable straight away. I was like, this dude is awesome.
Went straight in with a hug,
with
didn't
the hug.
we? Always with a hug.
And we're both from the UK, and we've never met each other.
It was online. We've talked a lot about demo stuff and YouTubey things.
Of course.
Because we both did the retailer thing.
Exactly, to start with,
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we're here with you to talk about the brand new AZ series.
Yes. Okay, so, yeah, you'll have seen these already, no doubt. I can tell you a little bit more about the backstory of them. This one is the AZ 2402 ICM, Ice Metallic Blue. Gorgeous guitars. These are the prestige versions, so the differences between them, I'll just take you through it. This one is an older body. We've got the Goto Ibanez bridge with titanium saddles, Hyperion Seymour Duncan humbuckers, the Dynamics 10 switch, so you've got a 5-way, and then the ability to power tap, coil tap, split the coils. I'll let you decide which one, what they do. Tone and volume control. Luminescent side dot inlays on an S-Tech roasted maple neck. The difference being that the S-Tech technology adds nitrogen into the mix, so that's obviously taking out more moisture and all of that sort of stuff. And what Ibanez have done is find the perfect temperature to bake them out. So I call it like the Goldilocks temperature. They burnt quite a few when they were doing it, and they also didn't get them enough of a high temperature on some of the others. So this is they've now got the perfect temperature, the perfect mix of nitrogen into it, and super solid, super stable. What you'll notice actually on the Prestige, because they're the S-Tech roasted as opposed to normal roasted, they tend to be a little bit darker. That's what I've noticed. Stainless steel frets, bone nut, Goto tuners, super all-access neck joint, angled jack socket, cool finish. This is, if you're a fan of Al Joseph, this is the one Al Joseph has been playing quite a lot. Not this exact guitar. So there we are. That's the 24 fret version, which is dual humbucker. The only difference between this one and the 22 fret, or the 2204, which we've got over there, I was going to skirt across here. Take that one. This is great because it's actually the same finish. I'm playing this one on the booth, so it's actually, we haven't stolen this off the wall. That's why there's. Thank you, mate. So again, same appointments. We've got older body, titanium saddles, Dynamics 9 this time because it's humbucker, single coil. This is the same switching configuration as Tom's guitar, Tom Quayle's guitar. This is the same switching situation as Martin Miller's guitar. So in terms of pickups and that sort of stuff, exactly the same. 22 frets, S-Tech roasted maple neck, stainless steel frets, bone nut, everything's the same, but it's 22 frets. If you wanted to have a look at Tom's guitar in relation to this, then there's no pick guard, but the switching is the same, and he's got it on an ash body with the monkey pod top. But in terms of the monkey pod, the neck is the same, etc., etc. So that's the prestige level. They're the Japanese-made ones. Now we have the more affordable premium range, which are over here. And I will hold this guitar up like this. Let me do this. So, as I said to you before, the only thing I've noticed, the S-Tech roasting seems to be darker than a standard. So that's one way of kind of telling off the bat if it's a prestige or not. The only difference between this guitar and this guitar, apart from the finish, of course, is we've got stainless steel saddles as opposed to titanium. The switching system configuration. One of those words. I've had a lot of coffee. Yeah, the pickup switching is exactly the same. All the electronics are the same. You still got stainless steel frets on the premium, which is incredible. Bone nut, but Wrathe nut on this. Standard roasting. Who doesn't mind the standard roasting? And then obviously this is the S-Tech roasting. But other than that, and a basswood body. And you could, if I take that mic off you somehow, you'll be able to. There we go. there is just a slight difference in weight. Slight difference in weight.
Yeah.
Because obviously basswood and older. And there we are. So, and that, I'll let you hold that back. And again, so we've got a 24 fret version of that with the humbuckers, and then we've got the humbucker single coil 22 fret. And they're coming in some really cool finishes as well. This is really brand new for now. This is like a limited edition version. This is absolutely stunning, isn't it? Absolutely. What we said to Ibanez when they approached me, and they approached Martin, and they approached Osnoy, and all these people, and said, what should we do with these guitars? Why won't you play a high-end RG when you're playing country and jazz and blah, 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 blah. So all that was fed back, and that's what's produced these guitars. But equally, we've been also saying, please give us some finishes that aren't too garish. Yeah, lots of people like the natural wood finish, and not even the gloss one. I would like to see one which is completely natural, matte finish, natural wood. So if any of you have seen my prototype, lots of people like that finish. That's very similar to Martin's, but Martin's is much more dynamic and a beautiful blue. But I think they will release the finish that's on my prototype at some point as well. There's lots of people are after it. So that is it. That's the AZs.
I mean, there's
so good.
I mean, we came to the opening this morning to check out Tom and Martin's guitars. So they released them this morning publicly for the NAMM show, and the whole AZ series has had nothing but insane amounts of love, just because even though it's quite a departure from what Ibanez usually do. I mean, when I think of Ibanez, I think of my RG 550 or Gem.
Or the S.
Exactly.
Oh, that's something to mention actually. Talking about the neck itself, it's a C shape here, down at the neck, at the head end, and going towards the body it turns into a D shape, and it's so subtle, but you can tell, you can feel it. And it just makes playing chords a real joy here, but it's flat enough up here to get all the access you need for the widdly, which we both like a bit of.
I love a whittle.
We like a bit of a whittle. So yeah, everything's been thought of in relation to it, and that's what I love about it. And that shows the humility of Ibanez. They didn't go, we're just going to make this guitar and this is what we think you want. They went out and asked everybody, and they listened to everybody, and as a result,
this is what we have.
Yeah, and equally letting people try them beforehand and seeing what the public think of them, through sound tests and things like that.
I mean, what an incredibly cool idea to give everybody a guitar that they want to help organize this whole product, but then say, okay, I mean, it's just a good idea. It's like pickups when they send out prototype pickups, and why not do that for every new model of guitar? Oh. Send out prototypes, and then you can refine it.
Totally. The hardest thing, though, because you know, as a YouTuber, you want to be honest, though. You want to be able to say to people ask you a question, you have like this burning desire. I must answer that question, and it was so hard because people were saying, they look like stainless steel frets, are they? And I was like, I can't tell you. I'm not allowed to tell you anything about this guitar. I can play it for you. I can show you a bit, but I can't actually tell you that. And it was so hard. And I had it for I had it for such probably longer than anybody else.
Time.
And I was like, well, I'm loving this guitar. I can't tell you anything about it. And people were like, please tell me. I want to know.
I think it got to a point where people were asking me about, is that guitar called, like, about, you know, do I know anything about it? Is it called the Ibanez prototype? And I was like, no, I don't think so. Like,
yeah, because we didn't. There wasn't actually a name for a little while. I mean, there was for a long while, and then I couldn't say anything about it. And then I would be talking to people within Ibanez and referring to them as the AZs. And then in prototype terms, I'd be like, this is a prototype. This is a prototype. Oh, it was difficult. It was difficult. It was hard to be a YouTuber and not tell anybody.
Tell everyone how you feel. Oh, well, I mean, dude, thank you so much. There you go.
Well, next time I need to come down to you guys and have a proper jam with them out there.
We need to have a play.
That's what we'll do for sure.
Well, there you go, guys. The brand new Ibanez AZ series. I'm hoping I can grab Tom as well, just talk about his signature model, because as I said before, when we went to the ESP booth and you've got Andy James and now you've got Tom in Ibanez, adding a touch of British class to these huge, huge companies. So cheers, dude. And always good to see you.
Soon.
Yeah, see you soon.
See you guys.
Take it easy, guys.